You've probably heard a few of these before. You're eating for two now, or Oshorn, better stay away from coffee. It's dangerous for the baby. But here's the truth. A lot of what we think we know about pregnancy is just plain wrong. Some of it's outdated, some of it's hearsay, and some just straight up nonsense. So today, we're setting the record straight, busting the most common pregnancy myths that still trick millions of people. And trust me, you'll want to stick around till the end, because the last one, it's something most pregnant women feel guilty about, but probably shouldn't. Let's start with one of the most popular myths of all time. Eating for two. Sounds like a free pass to double your portion sizes, right? But hold on, yes, you're nourishing a growing baby, but that doesn't mean twice the food. In fact, during the first trimester, you don't need any extra calories at all. In the second and third trimesters, most people only need about 300 to 500 extra calories a day. That's the equivalent of a small snack, like a yogurt and a banana. Not an entire extra meal. Overeating during pregnancy can lead to complications like gestational diabetes, high blood pressure, and unnecessary weight gain, which can be hard to lose post-birth. So yes, you're eating for two, but one of you is about the size of a peach. Portion wisely. Here's another classic. Heartburn means your baby will have lots of hair. Okay, this one is funny, but surprisingly, it's not 100% false. A small study published in 2006 did find a curious link. Women who experienced more heartburn during pregnancy were slightly more likely to give birth to babies with fuller heads of hair. Why? It might be due to higher levels of estrogen and progesterone, which can relax the esophageal valve, leading to heartburn, and may also play a role in hair growth. But before you start predicting your baby's hairstyle based on your Tums intake, remember, it's not a guaranteed correlation. It's a fun fact, not a diagnostic tool. Next up, the spicy food myth. Eating spicy food will help induce labor. Look, if you're 39 weeks pregnant and desperate to meet your baby, you might be willing to try anything. Pineapple, eggplant parmesan, bouncing on an exercise ball, and yes, super spicy Thai food. But research hasn't confirmed any consistent link between spicy food and the onset of labor. At most, spicy meals might irritate your digestive tract a bit. That can cause cramping, which some might mistake for contractions. But actual labor, not so fast. If anything, eating too much spice too late in pregnancy might just earn you more heartburn. Sorry, pad Thai lovers. Now here's one that causes a lot of unnecessary guilt. Coffee. Should you really cut out caffeine completely? Not necessarily. According to major health organizations like the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, up to 200 milligrams of caffeine a day is considered safe during pregnancy. That's about 1 12-ounce cup of coffee. Not a triple shot espresso, but still, it means you don't have to go cold turkey. Too much caffeine can cross the placenta and may affect fetal development, but moderate consumption? Totally fine for most pregnancies. So if a morning cup helps you function, breathe easy. You can probably keep it. What about hair dye, or painting your nails, or using skincare products? There's a lot of fear around this stuff, and understandably so. Nobody wants to put their baby at risk. But here's the deal. Most modern hair dyes are considered low risk during pregnancy, especially after the first trimester. Ventilation is key, so if you're coloring your hair at home or in a salon, make sure the space is well aired. Same goes for nail polish and skincare. Look for products labeled pregnancy safe and avoid ingredients like retinoids or high-concentration salicylic acid. But in general, a little self-care is good for your mental health and totally doable with the right precautions. Here's a curveball. Can you exercise while pregnant? Some people still think pregnancy is a time to sit down and take it easy. But that's outdated advice. In reality, regular physical activity, like walking, swimming, or prenatal yoga, is not only safe for most pregnancies, it's actually recommended. Exercise can reduce back pain, improve sleep, boost your mood, and even make labor a bit easier. Just check with your doctor first, especially if you have a high-risk pregnancy. And finally, let's talk about this myth. If you're carrying high or low, it means you're having a boy or girl. Nope, not true. The way you carry depends on a bunch of things: your muscle tone, your body shape, the baby's position. It's not a secret code for baby gender. The only reliable ways to know? Ultrasound, genetic testing, or just waiting a few months. So, what's the takeaway from all this? Pregnancy is already emotional, physical, and yes, sometimes confusing. The last thing you need is to carry around fear and guilt based on myths. When in doubt, ask your OB or midwife. Trust science over superstition. And most importantly, trust yourself. You're growing a human. That's already incredible. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who's expecting or supporting someone who is. And if you want more myth-busting videos like this one, check out our next episode, where we dive into the truth about postpartum recovery. See you there.